Welcome, YouTube world. Welcome to Netta 27 Sports Channel. Today is Sunday, the 26th of March, and this video is about boxing. Just got finished watching the David Benavides, Caleb Plant Elimination Super Middleweight Championship bout. Great fight. Once again, David Benavides was victorious, unanimous decision over Caleb Plant. It was a great fight. I'm going to comment on the fight, and I'm going to get to the refereeing next. But great fight. Caleb Plant fought a smart fight. The first half of the fight, he did everything he could to keep David Benavides off him. Every trick in the book he tried, including a lot of holding, low blows, and whatnot. And I'm going to get to the referee in a little bit. But David Benavides kept the pressure on. Second half of the fight, started breaking Caleb Plant down on a numerous occasion. Almost got Caleb Plant out of there. I thought the fight would be stopped after maybe the 10th round because Caleb Plant was taking a lot of punishment. And, David Benavides wasn't having none of that holding. And he was punishing Caleb Plant. He was punishing him real bad. But the fight went the distance. Got to give Caleb Plant credit for staying on his feet. He took a lot of tough shots, a lot of hard shots, body and head, and Caleb Plant, didn't go down. He went the distance. I was picking the fight for Benavides to win in 6, but instead it went 12 full rounds. Unanimous decision for David Benavides. Big ups for David Benavides for persevering. Not only fighting a tough opponent, Caleb Plant, but also having to deal with an incompetent and biased referee like Kenny Bayless. And so big ups to him, David Benavides. Hopefully Canelo will take the fight now that David Benavides is the mandatory WBC contender for that belt, and he deserves the fight with Canelo. And we'll see if Canelo can step up to the plate and fight somebody serious for a change, because it's been a while since Canelo Alvarez has stepped up to the plate and fought a serious fighter at 168. Now, Canelo did fight Dimitri Bivol, and he was a serious fighter at light heavyweight, but he lost that fight very clearly. So it's obvious Canelo experiment at light heavyweight is over. He don't want no smoke with Dimitri Bivol. He don't want that fight. Now, the David Benavides fight for Canelo, I think, will be an easier fight, a fight that he could possibly win. But he got to step up to the plate and take this fight with David Benavides now. There's no more excuses. I don't want to hear any. No more excuses for Canelo Alvarez. David Benavides is now the mandatory for Canelo Alvarez. WBC belt. No more excuses for Canelo Alvarez. David Benavides earned the shot tonight with a unanimous decision over Caleb Plant. Also, big ups to Caleb Plant for going the distance, not going down. He showed a lot of heart and a lot of class after the fight as well, giving David Benavides his props. Big ups to Caleb Plant. Big ups to him. Big up to both fighters for settling in the ring with their hands. And that's how you do things. That's the old school way, but the right way of doing things. If you have beef or if you have conflict, you settle it with your hands. And now I'm going to get to the refereeing. Kenny Bayless should be suspended first, investigated second. All throughout this fight, Caleb Plant was holding, hitting low, no warnings, no points taken away from Caleb Plant for all the excessive holding, none whatsoever. Any little thing, any little infraction David Benavides did, he had something to say to David Benavides. It's obvious that Kenny Bayless, for whatever reason, was showing a lot of favoritism to Caleb Plant. A lot. It was obvious. Even the boxing announcers on Showtime saw that and commented on that. It's very obvious. To me, if I'm the Nevada State Commission, if I'm on that commission, Kenny Bayless is suspended indefinitely from refereeing any more boxing fights, any more matches. Kenny Bayless should be indefinitely suspended indefinitely, and investigated. It was obvious he was favoring Caleb Plant the whole fight. No warnings for excessive holding. No, well, he had one warning for a low blow that was very obvious. But other than that, no warnings whatsoever. And he was getting on David Benavides for any little ticky-tack bullshit foul that David Benavides did. So Kenny Bayless should be suspended from boxing indefinitely and investigated. If I had my way, he'd be suspended for the rest of the year, period. No more fights, no more refereeing fights for Kenny Bayless. This is what gives boxing a bad look, when you have biased referees who aren't fair and balanced. That's what makes boxing not as popular a sport as MMA. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes boxing look corrupt, when you have referees like Kenny Bayless who not properly doing their job, who is obviously biased for one fighter. So Kenny Bayless, once again, needs to be suspended. This is the black eye or the bad spot of this fight. It was a great fight. But it was stained by the obvious biases of Kenny Bayless, who should be suspended for the rest of the year and investigated, in my opinion. And I'm sure a lot of other people's opinion. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Once again, thank you for coming to this channel. My name is Amin. This is Netta 27 Sports Channel, where I talk boxing, professional football, and NBA basketball. But tonight was a great night of boxing. The undercard was pretty good as well. Got a comment on the undercard, the co-main event with Colbert and the Latino dude. That was a robbery. Chris Colbert did not win that fight. He lost that fight. I had it 6 rounds to 4. Chris Colbert lost that fight. That was a robbery, period, point blank. But anyway, that's all I got to say for this video. Thank you once again for coming to Netta 27 Sports Channel. My name is Amin. Feel free to hit the like button and subscribe. And I'll be back with some more stuff. Peace.